Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine, and this is What Would You Do Tarot. Yeah, man, you should really ask yourself right now in these transits, because a lot has been going down, man. And I really was thinking today, like, this energy is bigger than what I even imagined, and just bigger than I think anybody can imagine. I mean, I'm hearing it's affecting fixed signs. I don't know I do know. Wait, where's my book? Yeah. It's affecting fixed signs. It's in the middle of Eclipse, Mercury Retrograde, some shit about Saturn and I don't know what transit that's really focusing on relationships. I don't know why I just opened and pulled this out, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna use it. I was meaning to grab this, but I opened that, so we're gonna let me see what the fixed signs are real quick, because it's affecting everybody, but it's affecting more so the fixed signs. And it's funny because fixed signs are like, they're fixed, they're set in their ways. There's not much movement there unless it's initiated by them. What's going on here? I know I have it in here. Either way, the energies are pretty intense, and it's all revolving around Aries and motherfucking Pisces and Mars. And some people are like, that's such a good placement. I'm like, no, it's chaotic. It scares me. I like Pisces in other placements, not in Mars. I mean, my Mars is in Libra. I don't know what's worse. I'm like passive when it comes to aggression, I guess. I'm more of a lover. But as Libra, they can get pretty wild if things are off balance. And I guess it's in my Mars, so I can get a little crazy. And I did yesterday, go figure, on fucking the first day of Mercury retrograde, which was Monday the 1st of April. April Fools. It's like, damn, maybe everybody was acting a fool that day. Because, I mean, the planetary alignments, we're in the shadow phase of the eclipse, like literally 1 week away. We're in the middle of the last and the coming eclipse. It's a lot. I never really considered Aries before the way I do now. And I give them more appreciation this time around than I've ever done, ever. Like, I knew Aries people, I knew what they were about, but having to deal with their energy, dude, I thought it broke down the signs as in fixed or not. I'm sorry. This is Aries. I have faith in myself is the affirmation for the for this month. I'm reading, this is my old journal entry. I might just go through this and see it again. But, we're going into Taurus. I build money and self-worth. That we're going into Taurus around in 2 weeks, about 2 weeks and so. Which is, I guess, a nice playful energy after all of this intensity. A lot of people are talking about just the month of April in general. There's so much shit happening and so many things influencing us. And if you're not aware, I guess things can get a little crazy. And if you are aware, it's still crazy, but it gives you a chance to like stop yourself in the middle of it, So in the middle of whatever intense energy is coming out of you. I've been like coming across a lot of things lately that are just all connecting, go figure. And it's really making me look at myself, to be honest. Alright, I'm going through my Moonology calendar to get to today, because it's been a while. Monday, April 1st. Moon into oh no, that's Monday. What did it say? Mercury goes retrograde in Aries today under the Capricorn moon. The best possible upside is that over the next few weeks, we all get a second chance to see how brave we are. And let me tell you, yesterday for me, today, I have reflected more on yesterday's events than yesterday. Yesterday, I was like fuming. And today, I even went to sleep with it on my mind. It was, when I get that riled up by someone or by a situation, it stays with me until I like dissect it and eat it and shit it out, So I fucking slept with it. I woke up today and I'm like still thinking about it. I cried about it. Because it's just so much. And then I started reflecting, and I even looked at myself. And then I realized that, oh my God, under this Aries influence, which is a very powerful energy, dude. Very powerful. If you don't know what the fuck what's even initiating with this energy, but like all I have to say is that my inner child spoke because I got triggered, and I didn't know it was a trigger at the time. I was just I guess, well, one, I was trying to initiate my power in a situation because of the role I was playing at the time. And I was basically trying to iron out something that I saw was deliberately defying me, if you want to say it like that. And let's just say it escalated to very strong emotions from both parties. And there was a third person as a witness who did not help the situation. And go figure, they were an Aries. And they were just poking both of us to like, Aries loves to argue. And I think seeing people argue probably turns them on. Male, female, don't matter. But you know what? I'm gonna buy a spray just for you. I'm gonna buy a spray with your name on it, Jojo. Your name on it. And I'm gonna squirt you every time you do that. Because I already told you 2 times today. You hear me? I already told you 2 times. He's an Aries. I don't give a shit. And I'm human. Like, I'm not talking cat. He doesn't know what the fuck or if he does, he's a cat. He doesn't give a shit. So anyway, sorry. The energies are just, I'm still very sensitive from yesterday's events. But anyway, so today I reflected and I realized that that was a trigger, and it took me back to my childhood. Like, when I realized it, I started crying because I was like, oh my God, my inner child spoke out. And it spoke out because I was put in a situation where in my childhood, I wasn't able to speak up or defend myself or anything. It's just the stupidity happened and I couldn't do anything about it. But man, she came out yesterday and it even baffled the third party, Aries. He's like, wow, Christine, I've just never seen you this way. And I'm just like, and then I actually kind of softened and said sorry to him. Because in a way, I not that I look up to him, but I don't know. I don't want to get into it. But anyway, I just softened right as he said that, like if he was my father and he was disappointed in me. But I'm very proud of what I said, but I think I I set myself up for something not good. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. Nothing is really nothing really happened after that, but I haven't been back to that place, so I don't know what's really going to happen. But anyway, I am proud of myself for speaking up, but I think the way I did it was pretty immature. Not even gonna lie. And it's just so many factors, man. So if anybody's dealing with energy, emotional energy that's like borderline explosive or has exploded, I think it's normal. But this is a warning to you and to me that we need to shut the fuck up moving forward. We need to shut the fuck up moving forward for the month of April. But stand in your truth, because that is what I'm about, and that's what I was trying to do while I was shaking and while my voice was trembling. I was trying to I was speaking the truth, but it was so goddamn hard because at the time I didn't realize it was a trigger for me, and it reminded me of someone when I was a kid and how I felt as a kid. But my kid was coming out through the shaking and through the anger. It was kind of crazy, and I've been reflecting on that. Reflecting on the situation, reflecting on my environment, reflecting on my life. Like, that little thing just went and opened up so many like avenues in my life that I need to correct or course correct or some shit. And I think that's all normal. Like, the week after the week after the lunar eclipse, you know, I think a lot of people, you know, woke up to relationships, whatever kind of relationships. And now we're moving into solar in Aries, a new moon, you know, planting of the seeds and shit. But in Aries, new moon, solar eclipse. Someone said, yes, I've been listening to so many tarot readers just today. I'm sorry, it's only been 2. I don't know what I'm talking about. 2 to 3, I think. And all of them had me crying and in deep thought, but they all had so many good things to say. And it was not necessarily about the eclipse or anything, just energy in general. And that's really all we work on, like, just one was saying, like, you can do the work. Actually, it was a commercial in between the videos. I swear, even the commercials were talking to me. It was like, it could be Big Brother listening and just pumping shit to manipulate me, but whatever. I'm so sorry. My throat chakra right now is like... And then later that night, I had something amazing happen. In the middle of my like anger and sadness and frustration. That left me like this, like... But it was all weird yesterday, and that was just the first day of April and the first day of Mercury retrograde. Fuck. I probably should drink tea and not water. I've just been drinking tea so much. I'm tired of the tea right now. But so a lot of people have been woken up to their relationships and are now moving into the solar, which is Aries. And Aries is about, their whole thing is I am, right? So this is going to focus on your sun, you, your first house or whatever. I don't know what house this shit's falling into. Other astrologers know that. I don't. But that could be a good indication on where the solar eclipse will be eclipsing shit or illuminating shit. And I feel like I said, we're in the shadow phase of it. It's already happening. And that's why I am going through my little avenues right now in my mind and reflecting on different areas of my life. Like, shit's crazy, man. But it's good, but it's crazy. It's just crazy. So, and now we still have all of the rest of Aries season. And then the very and towards the very end of April, we're going into Taurus. Now, someone had mentioned that April 20th is a very important day because of some astrological planetary alignments and shit. I can't remember. I'm sorry. It was in the middle of all the talks. But there's something on that day that's going to happen that's going to be very emotional. And I don't know what kind of way. But to prepare yourself, do whatever it is you need to do. Carry extra stones. Listen to fucking meditation music the whole day with earphones in if possible. So you don't get any other information. And I don't know, but they were like, prepare yourself. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I will. That's the middle of April. But April is supposed to be a very transformational month. Very intense. And then we go into fucking finance and shit with Taurus. Money and finances when we hit Taurus. After intense Aries. Like looking at relationships. And then we got Pisces influence too, which is so like itching to escape at the same time. And it's like everyday life type shit. I don't know what y'all going through, man. I don't know. I mean, we're all one, so I know somebody else out there is going through some shit, some upheaval shit, some realization shit, some reflective shit, some take a deep breath real quick shit, you know? But I'm here for you, and this is all just part of life. That's what I tell myself when I get a chance to step away from it, which I have. And it's brought me here. Yeah. So let me read this because I turned to my page, but I haven't read it. Tuesday, April 2nd, third quarter moon in Capricorn. With Mercury now retrograde and the moon clashing with Chiron, this could be a rather tense day. Try to be less cynical and more aware of everyday wonders. It's also the quarter moon, so a good time for your gratitude practice. I think that's a good idea. I'm not really good at my gratitude lists and being grateful. I am verbally grateful, but like in silence, like, I don't know, I just have moments where I just get all like, thank you so, you know? I'm so happy for it. Yeah. And I think especially the way I'm feeling today and coming from yesterday and just how I feel like it's kind of weighing heavy on me. I probably do need to write a gratitude list, and just kind of like, I have the next 2 days off, today and tomorrow, which I'm so happy because like this last week at work was just to finish off with yesterday's events. It was like, it really took me, man. I had nothing else. I'm barely have anything right now, if you can't tell. But I'm gonna do my little cleansing. I'll start doing some practices. I'll do something in these 2 days because I need to be right by the time I get back to work. I need to be right. I can't be carrying this grudge till fucking Thursday. So listen, guys, something fell. Have courage. Have courage. Now, that's another thing. The messages that I've been gathering from all the readers is that this is a big-ass test we're going through right now. This is a big-ass test. I don't know what for. Oh, no. What for is testing your strength and your bravery. Like, how brave are you? And stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, I was pretty fucking brave. I mean, I told the director that I don't care that she's a director. Because, and it's crazy because this person, we barely speak. But you know, I don't know if you're like me, but I trust myself when it comes to people. I have yet to be wrong about anybody that I just feel something about and stay away from. I don't know. They have not said one fucking word to me, and I just feel like I cannot be around this person's energy. I'm an energy worker, okay? I don't know what I don't know what it means on paper, but all I know is how I feel and I trust it, and I have yet to be wrong, my friend. I have yet to be wrong. So this particular person is one of those, you know, I just kind of always kept my distance, and I'm as nice as I can be to this person, but they have this air about them that's like, it really just, it irks me, and it sucks that I have to kind of be in their presence, but I try my hardest not to, and I kind of move out of the situation with grace. To me it's graceful. But one day, yeah, shit went a little crazy, but I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so, you know, this person, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care who you know. I don't care, like, the title you wear. I don't care about a lot of things. What I care about is who you are coming to me in my world, in my circle. And a lot of times, that's not what I'm going into anybody else's circle with. I feel it like water. And I know you guys have seen, like, maybe a meme or a photo or a story or some shit like that where somebody's standing in water and they're, you know, vibing. This is a metaphorical water, okay? Like shallow water. And somebody else comes around and their water starts to, like, vibrate or bubble or just, like, crazy ass movement. That's a sign that this person's energy doesn't mesh well with yours. So you move away because it's kind of uncomfortable. It's fluttering and splashing all over you, know what I mean? It's like, ugh. There's people out there, a lot of people out there, that their energy comes around and you don't even notice. Those are good people to me. To me, they're good people. And I don't know what makes them good or bad. I just know what I feel. And they can be complete strangers. There can be the guest that's coming to my job and sitting to eat. Like, everyone that I come across, you come across, has some sort of energy they carry, and it either feels good around you or it doesn't. This person, it didn't. And the fact that I got into a situation with this person after I've been trying so hard to stay away, but, you know, go figure, that happened. I managed to speak up through my voice was so shaky. I probably looked very not confident in that situation, but I was pushing through. My inner child was pushing through, like, everything to say how she felt and what. But thank God I didn't go too much into my feelings. I kept it very professional, but I was shaking. And then my Aries of a person that was part of the thing with this person was poking me and poking her, I think. I don't know about her, but for me, I know he was poking me and trying to get me to say what I really felt, which is, you're a cunt. You're a fucking bitch, you little snot. You know, and that's just what I gathered from her energy. Like, not even, I mean, when she speaks, it's like nails on a chalkboard, but that's another thing. See what I mean? It's like the immaturity is just coming out of me, and I'm so sorry. Because it's linked to a trigger. All of her is linked to a trigger, man. And today it caught me off guard. That's what it was. And I'm so sorry I'm spending 30 minutes on just that. But this, you know, that is what led me to this reading. Because of the energies that are out there, what is happening, and how things are changing. And the motherfucking testing of your bravery. And to me, I was very brave. Like I said, I told a director from my job that I don't care that she's a director, because she was using it like a fucking badge. You know who you're talking to? I'm a director. And I'm like, I don't care, because I'm looking at you and I don't like what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing. It's like what I'm hearing is just confirming everything that I felt about you. So I was brave for speaking up, because I mean, that could cost me my job, I guess. If she wanted to go down that route, I can lose my job. But you know what? I've been trying to get out of my job anyway. So in a way, she'll be doing me a favor, and I just will move on to better pastures. And that's part of a chain and a chain reaction, I guess. It's like everybody talks about the change. What is the change? The change. I think chain reaction is also a thing that causes change. So, you know, for a minute I was just sitting back waiting for things to change. But I think I have more influence on the change than I thought, especially after yesterday. But we'll see in the future how that pans out. But I'm not too afraid. I'm not too afraid. I meant to say I'm not too afraid of whatever might come from my actions, because I know I was in my truth. It's just I couldn't be completely wholly true because of the environment I was in, but I did stay in my truth, and that I think is key throughout all of this, is to staying true to yourself and true to the situation and not giving all of yourself away. So yeah, have courage. And I think having courage is to be used in any kind of way, any kind of environment, any kind of situation. Being brave to admit pretty harsh realities about yourself. That's what I'm going to do. And being brave enough to admit defeat, or, you know, like, I mean, this is a lion and it reminds me of the Leo, and Leos tend to be like a little egotistical, but I'm not getting ego here. Like, for courage, it's like having courage to be soft in very hard situations, because it might be perceived a different way if you are, but in reality it gives you a lot more courage than anybody else that you could be involved with, or whatever the situation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I say take this card as anything. This is the light. Because, I don't know, Leo, the sun, and it's so fitting for right now, especially what I'm venting about. Sorry if you're not about it. I promise you I will read. And it is the number 5. It's 14, but it goes down to 5, which is the number of change. And I think that's what's gonna happen in April. A whole lot of change, because, you know, I did say, you know, fixed signs are gonna be affected, but every sign is gonna be affected. Everybody's gonna be affected. I think it's gonna affect the world, this planetary alignment, this season. I think a lot of things are gonna be changing in the world because of it. Because, like, in just one evening, I have changed the course of my life with a choice I decided to make, and I didn't back down, knowing that this is getting me in hot water. To me, I was brave. That was brave enough. That was brave of me, because nobody stood up to this person. Everybody feels the way I felt. I guess I kind of put it on the spot. I mean, I didn't tell her that she's a straight cunt, whatever. I had to hold my tongue a little bit there, because I was trying to stay about the business and not about what I felt about her. Oh, how did it start? Me being a boss, there being a rule, and me implementing it. But then it turned out that rule I was implementing wasn't even a rule. So I had to eat my tongue. I had to eat my foot, just a little. Oh, man. So yeah. let's start reading. Because I'm like, now my brain is like reverting back. I'm like, no, we're moving forward. All right, I pulled my deck to pick it up and a card stayed behind. I'm not gonna do my screen thing because every time I move my screen, my mic on my laptop goes out, and then I'm gonna do the rest of the reading on mute and not know until I look back and watch it, and then it's all silent, and I'm gonna be pissed because I feel this is gonna be a good reading. So I pulled my deck away to pick it up, and a card was left behind, so I'm going to read it. Trust in magic. Trust in magic. Trust in magic. Trust in the magic. It's like when I see trust in magic, I think of trust in the universe. Trust that everything is aligning for you. Trust that all this is for a reason and only for a season, like they say. I finally got to use it. But it's so fucking true, man. Like, it doesn't feel like, you know, nothing good is gonna come out of a lot of things. But I think it's only feels that way because there's a sense of comfort or a sense of like, you know, a pattern that needs to be broken or needs to be let go of, and that's where it gets so uncomfortable and unsure, and then fear sets in, and then like all this stuff, and it's all mental. That's why a lot of Christians are like, let God, let go and let God. Yeah, let go and let the universe, whoever you believe in, like, just leave it in their hands and only focus on what you are doing and how you're reacting. And I always say that to like other people, and I kind of caught myself yesterday. I'm sorry. When I tell you it's consuming me, it's consuming me. So that's why I'm reading. So I'm really reading to reflect, but in the process, I will be delivering a message for you. So it's all good. Have courage, trust in magic. Yes, I shall. And yes, you shall too. I'm gonna keep these guys up here because they're pretty. I had to put some of this meditative music on in the background because I needed to break my feelings, my subconscious feelings, with the music and the sound. But it's what is it? I was just like, I liked what it said. It said, cleanse all that trapped negative energy. And that's what I feel like. It's just sitting in me. It's been sitting in me. So it said, cleanse all that trapped negative energy. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want. So that's what this music is, if you can hear it. Oh boy. Alright, let's get into it. What am I using? I heard Celtic Tarot. So I shall use that one. But where is it? Here. First card I see out of the bag is the Tower. The Tower. Yes. Let's break it up. Let's break this shit. Let's tear it all down. It's false anyway. I just can't see it because I'm in it and I'm comfortable and I got everything I need, but it's not. Do you see how the Tower is so isolated? There's nothing else. The Tower is always just the Tower and that's it. There isn't like green pastures or like flowers or like animals around it. It's just a fucking tower in the dark with a lightning bolt. There's nothing surrounding it. And this one has like, it's like out in the waters. It's like full of emotion. It's almost like the water represents like this ego. It's like what you built from your ego space. and it's pointy, it's sharp, I don't know. It's like, it needs to be broken down. It needs to be teared down. And there's like a light coming out of it. I don't know. No, it's not the light from the... Because the way it almost... Oh, God. It's so pretty. It's like... You have built something around yourself. Almost like a protection from the outside world. And well... The universe is coming in to crack that shit open like a walnut and let this glowy, because that's all I keep hearing too. You have this, there's a light in you that wants to shine. The light, the light, the light. I'm like, okay. And look, that's not the like an explosion here. That's like a glowing light coming out of the tower. So it's like, it's literally like breaking the facade to expose the truth, the light, because the lightning bolt is striking that exact area. Huh? There's a number on this tower. Well, I think in this deck, I'm using the Celtic Tarot. There's numbers hidden in the image, and this one has a 27. But yeah. I still say what I say about the ego, building something from the ego space. But look how it cracks open and there's a light now. It's like, I'm feeling like, are you afraid to show that? Are you afraid to show your light? To be exposed? I don't know if there's like some sort of insecurity when it comes to you being a certain way. It's like, why do we build this tower anyway? It's whatever this tower was, but it was built out of the ocean. That's a lot of emotion. Ocean emotion. Let's keep going, yeah? That was just the card on top of the deck. Let's shuffle. When I pulled it out of the sack. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is having realizations like me, so I don't feel like I'm alone in this fucking world with these heavy ass intense emotions that's feeling like I'm about to fucking lose it. I hope I'm not the only one, because misery loves company. No, that's not what I wish for you all, but it's good to know if others are going through this too. And that hopefully we all get out of this. And I hope we all end up where we want to be. Right where we want to be. Through this process. So, I don't really know. This isn't really eclipse reading or anything like that, retrograde reading. This is just the energies that I'm picking up since yesterday. The energies of April. This is an April reading. Let's do it. Because I was talking a lot about the month of April. How this is going to be a very transformative month for us. Leading right into Taurus. Finance and money. How nice. And then we got the foundation card being crumbled. That's gonna be rocky. That's gonna be rocky for sure, man. Starting from the bottom up. But first tearing down. Because, the tower always shows just like the lightning bolt striking like one part and there's a little crumbling. But there's still a lot more of the tower left that's still up. So it's like, this isn't an easy crumble, like falling. This is gonna be a little hard. I mean, the tower does talk about, breaking down your foundation, but like breaking is the part that I'm like stuck on. There's gonna be a lot of breaking and crumbling. And it's like, oh, we gotta turn. It's like, I was gonna say, it's like a earthquake. And then another. Or the aftershock and shit like that, you know? Alright, so we have 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands. Interesting. This feels interesting. Tower, I'm gonna put over there because it's just kind of like, I'm gonna put the tower right here in the middle, right? I have the tower like this with my other 2 cards that I got earlier. Have courage, trust the magic. Trust in magic. I just think it's pretty fitting, you know? So that's how I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. The way I'm looking at it too, the part of the card where the lightning bolt is striking, like that corner of the card where the lightning bolt's kind of coming out, it's next to the lion, the having courage part. So I think the impact, wherever the first impact is in your life, where there's a change happening, because the lightning has already struck the tower and the tower is crumbling. So it's something that has happened. The first change, I feel. This is the first change. That's where you need to have the most courage. Because there you can hold that courage for the next, and the next, and the next. And then trust in the magic is just the overall process. That trust that all of this is happening for you. For you to be exactly where you want to be and don't know how to get there without these course correcting strikes in your life. So the first impact, have the courage. After that, it'll be easy to have it. Now, if you didn't get the courage of that first impact, or if that first impact hasn't come yet, just know there is an impact coming, and to be strong and have courage and stay in your truth is also the key. Let me read that courage one for us. There are times when you feel small, afraid, and alone in the world, but you are not alone. You are watched over and cherished by Gaia and Great Spirit. Know that you have within you the strength to overcome all obstacles placed in your path, no matter how daunting or large they may seem. Have courage. Now is the time to trust in yourself and have confidence that you will overcome all. Exactly. You will overcome all. Especially if you have that courage in the first impact, for sure. You're going to be good. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to be good. Because you're going to know exactly who you are, that first one. And, yeah. That's good. So, I got 10 of Wands and 8 of Wands. I need to take a few breaths here. I don't know if in this deck the fire symbol, the triangular fire symbol, if they all have this circle in it, like in the rest of the deck. But seeing this triangle with the circle in it feels like spirit. The circle is spirit, and the triangle upright is fire. And seeing it together like that, it felt like spirit. So, and that's inside of the 10 of Wands. Very tired card. And it's also a 10, so it's completion. It's like you're coming to an end with this, and spirit is right there. Spirit is involved in this burdensome thing. And something else I get from this card other times is that you need to delegate your responsibilities because they're overweighing you. They're weighing you down. So, excuse me. Something told me to light my candle. Oh, no. I was gonna turn it off just now. By lighting that candle, it could mean there's a new opportunity coming. There's something that you have sent out. There's a few things that you have sent out. Or there's a few things, I'm gonna say 8 things, that are gonna be coming your way. Yeah. Because right now you're feeling really weighed down, and like that humdrum is really taking a toll on you. And I don't know if you feel stuck, but you do feel heavy, and you feel like it's such a long road ahead to get to whatever it is you're trying to get to. But there's gonna be some sort of communication coming to you, and spirit is watching over you. Let me tell you, they're right there with you with every step, with every discomfort. They're right there with you, man. And it sucks to say that it's initiated by them, but it's like all they're doing is molding you. They're just molding you into who you need to be and what you have in your mind of who you need to be. So you need to be careful on the mental dialogue you have, because you're actually manifesting that way of life as well. There's 8 wands pointing at this person. There's something gonna be coming through to you while you're in this state. Eight of Wands is communication. Like fast communication. Opportunities almost. Like imagine 8 aces of wands. 8 of them just shooting at you. The only thing I'm a little worried about this, the 10 of wands speaks of unable to get anything new because you have so much on your plate. And that's why the whole you need to delegate your responsibilities or like get rid of some like dead weight or things that's not going to really bring you anything, so you can receive anything, so you can look up and be able to grab anything new that's coming your way, because there's opportunities coming, there's messages coming, there's something coming that's gonna help you in some way. And this is all in the month of April, okay? So you need to do the work to let go, to let in a way. I was like, when did this card get here? I'm like, did I put that there? I don't know. Anyway, God, I want to put... There's a card here face down. I put my deck over here. I drew the... Oh, I remember why. I'm like, how did this card get here? I noticed that 2 cards had flipped in my little shuffle while I was talking, and then I put them all together and I kind of said something. So then after I said what I said, I went to look for those cards, and then 1 card I put on the side, and then I turned over the 2 cards I put down the 2 cards that were face up. So this card I'm gonna look at now because it wanted to stay. I didn't even put it back with the deck and I put it over there. No, it just stayed over there in the corner face down. So I'm gonna use it. Okay, 9 of Cauldrons reverse, which is the 9 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups. This 9 of Cups is so eerie. compared to any other Nine of Cups. But we have it up reverse right now. This is how it looks upright. It's a big dinner table with a head on the center of the table. There's a story behind this head, and I'm gonna read from the book because, yeah. And then there's like a drunken man at the head of the table. I don't know. It's weird. It's supposed to mean, you know, upright. You get everything. It's like a wish fulfilling card. You're in a good place. You have everything you want and need. But the way this card is drawn with that is odd, because one, there's spider webs everywhere, so it looks like they've been sitting. That's been like this forever. That person looks dead, not drunk. And then we have a headed head here. I don't know, but the whole like, and then there's a moon overhead. There's spider webs everywhere, like on the chairs and the cups and shit. I don't know, it's odd, it's weird. So, but we got it in reverse, so it's like extra odd and weird. So I'm just gonna read from the book. Nine of Cups. This is bigger. Got my head right in the. It's just such a dark card, and my camera quality sucks. Alright, so the Nine of Cups. Keywords. No. I was gonna read the upright. Okay, they do have a reverse position, but I'm gonna read like the description of this card first, not the meaning. But it says, worry is a poor partner and an ultimately futile. Worry is a poor partner and ultimately futile. There are times when we just need respite. Look at this card closely, for much hides within its serene yet oddly morbid contents. This is the assembly of the wondrous heed, and yes, that really is a severed head. I was like, I couldn't think of how to say it. This is the assembly of the wondrous head, and yes, that really is a severed head on the golden plate set upon the feasting table. All right, this next part, I'm gonna go into some like Celtic names and stuff, and like backstories on like their theology or mythology. But anyway, when Bran, son of Lyre, returned injured from the battle between Britain and Ireland, he requested his head to be removed from his shoulders and taken to a distant magical isle. There, his retinue and he would feast and celebrate the joys of companionship and comradeship without the pain and worry, sorrow, or loss. There is no pain present in this scene, and the head retains its ability to speak and feast. The gentleman at the head of the table has eaten his fill and is taking a well-deserved nap, content, happy in this place. Our imagination alone can take us to places and lands far beyond the worry of everyday life. But to what extent is this avoidance, and when does it become indulgent? So apparently the guy that's severed here told his partner who's sleeping, I thought he was drunk, to go to the aisle, to take his head off and go to the aisle. I guess the aisle gave him magic. Ooh, trust in the magic. And then he came back to feast and have a good time and not worry about, I guess, pain and suffering. I don't know. The moon just gives it a different sense. Now, it's in reverse, so I'm going to just go right into the reverse meaning. In a reverse position, this card suggests that you can't party away all your troubles all of the time. Be truthful with yourself, be loyal to your responsibilities, and be liberated from your worries. If you have made mistakes, admit them. Do not conceal them. What does that have to do with the reading, though? What does that have to do with the reading, though? Oh, fuck, man. I don't quite know at this moment, but it was here off on the side. So it feels subconscious now. And I did say having courage is also admitting defeat. You can't just party your problems away. It's funny, I kind of stopped doing that a while ago. Or like 2 weeks ago, I officially stopped drinking. I don't know how long that will last, but I stopped smoking cigarettes again. And because I figured by drinking I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. But before I used to just drink and not smoke, but I don't know, it's weird now. And going out to bars, so that's my partying, so I don't know. Let's keep going with the actual reading itself. 10 of Wands. I was like 10 of Wands, and I think these are the 10 of Wands clarifiers. Let's do clarifiers for 8 of Wands real quick. 8 of Wands. Down there. Oh, wow. What? Wait a minute now. I need another one. I clarified the 8 of Wands with the 4 of Swords. We got movement and stillness. That's weird. So I need another card too. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is weird. We'll get to the 8 of Wands, but what's coming in to help you is very weird. It's like something in the past. Well, let's just go over here first. This is so weird. Alright, so I got 2 cards to clarify both. The 10 of Wands, we have the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. It's a little destructive to me. It's a little panicky, and I thought of panic when I saw the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands together, but then it changed. But now I just feel panicky for the 10 of Wands character right now, like basically you. It's a desperate kind of like fear-based with the High Priestess in reverse, not trusting in her intuition, or in the messages or the guidance or anything like that. And then with the 7 of Swords in reverse, it's giving me more of, sketchy energy. Because upright he's sketchy. Reverse, I think he's like extra sketchy. Let me see what the book has to say about this character, 7 of Swords in reverse. Did I show you the 7 of Swords? This is how he is upright. Look at him in reverse. This is how she is upright. Now, she has the same crescent moon, and I was saying, oh no, it's actually an eclipse. But it almost looks like the same crescent moon that's over the 9 of Cauldrons. You see? But I know hers is an eclipse. Here, this one is just the moon phasing. This one is an eclipse, and it's in reverse. Might read both actually. Let's do it. This way. Sorry, I'm trying to arrange my cards in a way that makes sense to my brain. Yep. We're doing the Seven of Swords. I have to leave soon, so what time is it? 12:10. Oh, I gotta leave like now, actually. I'm like, what am I reading? I was literally reading right now the first sentence of the Page of Wands. But I'll read it because it felt like it was informative. The Page of Wands in a reading implies that faithfulness is a required ingredient for the question at hand, and that news will come soon as to its potential outcome. But you must trust wholly and implicitly. Do not seek movement for the sake of change alone, but rather trust that the path you are on is the right one for now. There is a fresh energy around the situation. Something wonderful is on the verge of occurring. And that was, I don't know why I stopped at her and started reading the top of, because I don't know. One, the page looked inviting. Like, it's a small paragraph, and it started here, you know, like it just started, and then I don't know, I turned to the page, and then I just like wanted to read this little. But that's cool, because that's what I said was coming. Like, something is coming to help you, but you need to delegate your responsibility so you're able to accept something. Because right now, I think you have too much on your plate. You're not able to accept, to extend. And now, oh yeah, let's read the Seven of Swords. I'm going to read the story behind this card and then the reverse meaning. There's a little vital pettiness to this card that betrays the magic of the seven. Here we see a figure who is seemingly in the act of stealing swords from the structures behind him. There is something unpleasant and unwholesome about this action. He appears sneaky, manipulative, and insidious. Whilst he maintains a hold on the Five of Swords, he has dropped two of them, and they stand behind him, embedded into the ground. The indication here is that the thief's intent is not well thought out, nor is his strategy one of causing lasting impact or damage, but rather the whole scene appears immature and petty. He is stealing something that will not cause lasting damage, but will certainly be an annoyance. We do not know his motives, but can be assured that they are not honorable. 7 ghostly figures hang. Oh, I didn't know that. Subtly in the sky, undefined and ethereal. They appear in all the sevens, and hint at our spiritual origin and the mystical. He pays them no heed, but they watch. Yeah, they're watching in the Ten of Wands too. Oh man. Yeah, I think all the burdens is just everything that you have built the situation up to be. And now it's turned from thought to physical. The High Priestess in reverse kind of makes sense now. You're not trusting, or you are in this place because you haven't trusted, listened to yourself or your intuition. You've been greedy. You have been, immature in a situation. Now, what's coming in to help you, I think it's a person. Because on this side, it's somebody who has awoken to your situation, I think. And it's going to come in like a knight in shining armor. That's why there's like a yellow light. And they have come from a very dark place. So I don't know if this is somebody you've dealt with in the past or what. But look, they got the 5 of Cups. First it was, this is the card, 8 of Wands. Clarifying, this was the first one. The 4 of Swords. That's why I was like, you got movement and stillness. You got movement from stillness. That's what it is. And then the 5 of Cups. So we'll go 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 8 of Wands. The 5 of Cups is a sad card, you know? It's like depression. Depression kind of thoughts. Thinking about what you lost. And like somebody, that's why I said it's somebody, because that's usually someone going through that feeling. But there's like a glimmer of hope. That's why the rainbow's there, going right into one of the cups behind him. And then this 4 of Swords, it's like that's what he went into, or she. You know, I'm just saying he because it's giving me male. But they went into like a state of cosmic rest to gain a higher perspective from something else, you know, let it come to them. He gave up. I think this really took a toll on them. Maybe some sort of heartbreak. It's emotional. Some sort of emotional thing happened that left him very hurt and sad, mainly sad and depressed. And he's been sitting, the story behind it too is that he's been sitting in this spot looking at his spilt cups for so long that he started to, like, the grass started growing onto his cloth. So he's been in this state for a very long time. And then transition to this 4 of Swords, which is exactly how this fucking heart looks like. It's like a death. And you're going to heaven. No, not really. But it's like a completion card. I don't know. To gain. And I feel the answers must have came because he wakes up galloping, sending you 8 wands. So I don't know if this is one person or just this type of energy coming from a place probably you thought you couldn't reach. I don't know, but it's coming to really like help you out. You know, this High Priestess feels like another kind of person too. I feel somebody is sticking their little fingers and manipulating your world. And this cauldron looks like one of the cauldrons behind this person. Oh. So something, I don't know, it's like I barely feel it, I barely see it. Someone is influencing your card. I don't know. I cannot have to wrap up this reading, but it's like, it's in a point where I need to sit longer to unravel. I might have to do a part 2. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to. And my music stopped? Okay. I literally listened to all of that? Holy. How long was that?
Researchers at the Facebook
No,
Artificial
stop
Intelligence
talking.
Research Group.
What? No, stop. Sorry, I'm like in awe right now. I normally don't finish. Oh, it was only an hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds. That's how long it was. Oh, and it just saw 1:10:10. Okay, so yeah, that was a indication that I need to stop here. Part 2 will come soon. I'm gonna leave my reading just like this and get back to it another time and deliver the message. But for now, there's some sort of influence in your life that's manipulating things in a way. This is like a dark individual. It's a dark high priestess. There's a I still think it went from mind to thoughts to physical. So you manifested this. You manifested this for yourself unknowingly. I think that's why spirit is there, because they're trying to work with you, but you are, self-will. I mean, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Has control of how things are gonna go anyway. And what's coming at you is coming from someone who has awoken. Or if this is a situation I think you didn't think you could have, but it can have now. And this 9 of Cups about not partying, don't party all your problems away. It's interesting. It's like, it's giving me Pisces, really. That whole escapism vibe. It's like telling you don't escape face. So I don't know now. I don't know if this is helping or preparing you. These are like your 8 initiations. It could be. I think 1 already happened. Testing your bravery, for sure. Trust in the magic. I might or I might not consider doing an extension to this reading, but I had to wrap it up and I think I just did. So I'm gonna walk away with that. Let me put... I was like, I don't know what to do now. I'm a little like, I'm just, for fun, I'm gonna do a millennial bingo card for the imagery. Let's see what it says. See what image we get. This high priestess, dark high priestess, is manipulating one of these cups. But you see how it's manipulating the cup that looks like her cauldron, which is the one with the pearls. But there is a rainbow going into the other one. It's like a second chance. Because one of the ones that you have got tainted, got corrupted by this high priestess woman. Look at that. Los Jellies, which is giving me the shoe. As soon as I saw it, I thought of run. I thought it said run because it was upside down, but I was like the runner or something. Run away. You can't really run right now. You have a lot of shit on your back. It could be a lot of worry. Because this person is manipulating your current life, current situation. Oh, we got Los Jellies. We got Los Jellies. These are bingo cards. I'm using it to fucking divinate. We got the Los Jellies. Run. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to run. Can't just... It's like this card. We can't just create an annoyance. Like, we can't just run from our problems. We have to sit and face them, because that's where growth comes. El Jackass. Don't worry, they're gonna fall off their high horse. Got a lot of 7s in these cards. I got 17 for Los Jellies and 7 for El Jackass. Let me get one more. Oh my god, my daughter said she had a dream. La Supermodel. My daughter said she had a dream last night of a skeleton who was trying to get her, and then it turned red. La Supermodel. You could be dealing with a person with this kind of personality. You feel me? Don't worry. They'll get theirs. And it's a La Supermodel, so it's a woman. La, not el. La, which is feminine, and High Priestess, the Dark High Priestess, because she's in reverse. So this person is somebody influencing your life for sure, or going to start to. Okay, don't worry, they'll get theirs. I guess I wanted one more. The flip phone. The call's coming in. A bell on it too? Yeah, honey. Notification. No, not notification. L flip phone. This is giving me this. I don't know. This 8 of Wands is giving me just some sort of message coming through. A lot of opportunity coming your way. It's fast too, and phones are quick. One call to the next, can talk to whoever in just a sec, so be on the lookout for a phone call, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 7 8. That was fun. I knew these cards were going to be good. I didn't know they were bingo cards when I bought this deck. Is this one? I keep seeing it. I kept seeing it everywhere, and then it was on sale at Walmart for like $5, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. But this one, Millennial Loteria. See, I didn't know Loteria meant bingos. I kept reading it too, like, Loteria. It sounds like something Mexican. Like cafeteria. I don't know. I was so confused. But it's the Y2K edition. The other one is the same, but it's doesn't have like Britney Spears or El Emo. Like, I just thought this one was funner, and I was like, oh, this feels like probably like an oracle. I thought it was an oracle, and then it turns out to be fucking bingo cards. I'm like, whatever. At least I have bingo cards now. See? These are the cards. And then the little tokens to put on the, which ones you get are CDs. Because it's Y2K edition. It's my time. But yeah. It's all good. But hey, they said what I needed to say. And I knew, I was like, whatever. I can use anything to divinate. Alright, guys. That's all. I decided I'm not going to do another reading. No. I don't want to carry this on to another whatever. But have courage and trust in the magic. Trust in the process. Have courage in whatever situation that comes to you. Let me read that card one more time, because I think it needs to be reminded, because that is the key to everything. Okay? And, be mindful of yourself and your actions for sure. Fuck the people. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and we can't control what people are gonna do. We can't. So we have to kind of like accept them for who they are, and let them go. Just let them go. And when I say let them go, don't let them consume your mind, okay, or take your power. Just stay present with yourself, true to yourself, and in your truth, I should say. Stay present with yourself and in your truth. Month of April. There are times when you feel small, afraid, and alone in the world, but you are not alone. Don't look at me. You are watched over and cherished by Gaia and Great Spirit. Know that you have within you the strength to overcome all obstacles placed in your path, no matter how daunting or large they may seem. They may seem. Have courage. Now is the time to trust in yourself and have confidence that you will overcome all. And that is Aries. I trust in myself. I believe that's what it said. I trust in myself. Just want to make sure. Oh no, I have faith in myself. I always get it confused. I hope everybody has a beautiful rest of their week, days leading into the solar eclipse. We'll see where I'm at, if I'm going to do something or not for that event, as in a reading. But till then, like Cindy says, be gentle with yourself. She's another reader I watch. Be gentle with yourself. Literally. Okay. Mentally more so. But until the full moon, no, solar eclipse, new moon is in, it's a new moon solar eclipse in Aries, and then full moon is on the 23rd in Libra. So excited. We had a freaking lunar eclipse. What did we have? Whatever. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. I have to take a quick cat nap before I go on my journey to pick up my daughter. Until the next time. Bye. Move this tower.